You don't like it? It's going to win an Oscar. Watch.
Houston, we have a problem.
You're killing me.
Talking Pictures on Demand. Watch it now on Time Warner Cable Local on Demand.
It's just sad, really sad, heartbreaking.
And did you know the officer at all? Did you see him? You saw him around?
He patrolled near my buildings every day with his partner. I live in the housing where he was every day. Sorry.
Welcome back. We have time for a few more thoughts tonight. Back to the phones we go. Ernest is in Harlem and has been patiently waiting. Ernest, your thoughts on this story unfolding over the last 2 nights?
Yes, good evening, John.
To you as well, sir. Yep.
Good evening, John. And my condolences go out to the family of the fallen officer, John. John, but I've been listening to the story, John, and it's overwhelming to me as well as anybody else that hears the story. But, John, I mean, the stop and frisk is not the situation of stop and frisk that we should throw stop and frisk out. Why won't we bring the stop and frisk back? Stop and frisk, I don't think it needs to come back because it's disproportionate. It comes after the people of the community. I'm a grown man. I'm 57 years old. I don't think that I should be stopped when I come from the grocery store in front of my neighbors. It proportionally goes against us. Not only that, John, I think that if we use these guys, I think that this kid here, being a career criminal, it's part of society. But letting this guy get out on bail is not the bad part. The bad part is that when you let someone out on bail, that they got nothing to do. Now, if you got nothing to do, what are you going to do? You're going to turn to the street or turn to someplace where you can make fast money. But if we let somebody out of jail, let somebody out on bail, I think $1 million bail for somebody with a lot of money is the same thing as $10,000 bail for me who I'm poor. I think everybody deserves the chance to get bail. But getting bail, I think we need to have some things, some kind of form of getting back to society. If we can use that guy to say, listen, what did you do? What makes your mind click this way? Let's get into the mind of this guy. Let's use this guy to maybe prevent this from happening to somebody else. And that's what I'm saying. We need to use the bad to do something good.
Ernest from Harlem. Ernest, thank you. Sorry, I thought you were done. Ernest from Harlem. Cecilia in East Williamsburg. That caller, Cindy from Sunnyside, saying this cop killer wasn't sent to jail, sent to rehab instead because of the story. He had a bad life. Oh, please. That's the lamest excuse that anyone can give to justify a life of crime. I have an older brother, a Bronx resident, who was in and out of jails for car theft and other infractions, and he never, ever killed anyone, let alone a cop. My family and I gave him tough love, expelled him from our home, having zero tolerance for his actions, and years later, we reunited with him. Tough love made him shape up his act, and he not only ended his actions of life of crime, but he changed his ways. Went to school, got his diploma, went on to get a degree in IT technology. This street criminal thug who shot and killed the officer should have been given tough love. That would have ended his crime spree. Cecilia in East Williamsburg. Cynthia is in Harlem and joins the call with her thoughts tonight. Cynthia.
Yes. What I want to say is, why do these men have a shoot to kill each other mentality? Why do cops have the shoot to kill? Why do criminals have the shoot to kill? Children are getting killed. It's all gun violence.
Why do you think it's happening so much, Cynthia?
It's indicative of a greater problem in the psyche of these men. There is no God. There is no God in the schools. There is no God in the home. There's no God in the parents. The God has become drugs. The God has become violence. But it's just indicative of a greater problem in the psyche. And these people need to be reached. Both cops and criminals need to be reached.
Cynthia in Harlem. Cynthia, thank you. We'll give Cynthia the final word. That is all the time we have for now. You can read the viewer emails online at ny1.com. You can also follow us on Twitter at ny1thecall. We'll follow you back. I'm John Schumo, and I'll talk with you tomorrow.
Closed captioning is sponsored by 1-800-GOT-JUNK. Just point and junk disappears.